Bayo is a conservative in Hollywood. He supports Donald Trump, so he may be rare, but he is certainly not alone. Kid Rock, Jon Voight, Robert Davi, and Willie Robertson all share his opinion on what is best for America. With me now, the first person from Hollywood to come on the show to speak about his support for Donald Trump, Antonio Sabato Jr. With me now via phone. Antonio, great to speak with you again.
Great to be here. Thank you.
So liberal celebrities are against Trump, maybe not a surprise, but some members of the Republican National Convention met today with a Stop Trump, the best term I can come up with, crowd.
Right.
Are you surprised about that?
Well, listen, the only way the Republican Party is going to win this time is with Donald Trump. There's no other way about it, and that's the only shot they have. They've lost the last two times around. They made some big mistakes. He's not a politician. He's a real guy. I like him a lot. I like him as a person. I had the chance to spend some time with Donald, and I have great respect for him. Now, we have to keep this country going in the right direction. You know, we've lost this country in the last 7 years. Our president has tried and actually accomplished, tried to destroy this country, and he's done really a good job about it.
So fellow actor Scott Baio told me yesterday he thinks Trump is the only candidate who will fight ISIS. Here is his comment.
If we don't name these people, if we don't go after them and start attacking them and eliminating them, it's just going to keep happening. This government doesn't want to do anything about it. We just sort of, close a blind eye to it, and we don't want to go after them. You know, the Constitution is not a suicide pact. We have laws here. We have immigration laws here. We have rules that we all have to abide by. Should we at least know who's in our country? These people are coming west. And we seem to be playing footsie with it. I have an 8-year-old daughter, and I cannot understand this. And Trump, to me, is the only guy, and Ted Cruz to a certain extent, who's saying we got to eliminate them.
So do you agree, even though Donald Trump doesn't have foreign policy experience, but that he is the best candidate to take on ISIS?
Well, let's look at the president we have now. He has no foreign policy at all. I mean, this guy came from nowhere, and he has done nothing to make this country or the world a better place. It's been a worse place in the last 7 years. Scott is absolutely right. I mean, we have radical Islam. It's called radical Islam, and the president should talk about it. Instead, he wants to play golf and go to Hawaii every other weekend. This is insanity. I mean, we have to get this guy out of it. We can't get Hillary in. There's no way. We got to get we got to get somebody that's not a politician, a businessman who is not in between. I mean, he's not either parties, really. I mean, he's a Republican, yes, but he's the guy. He's one of us. He's worked hard. He's made a living doing something really good. He's made everything he touches is successful. And he speaks for the people, where all these other people lie. I mean, Hillary has lied to this country, to the American people. People have fallen, have died while she was at home in Washington, D.C., having a bathtub. You know, so listen, let's be real. Let's get this guy in the House, in the White House, so we can have 4 great years coming up. Please, let's do that.
Antonio, I just had billionaire businessman Ernie Bach Jr. on with me. He said more and more of the people he knows in Hollywood, artists, writers, musicians, share your views. So you may be in the minority, but the ranks are growing. Antonio Sabato Jr., thank you so much for the time.